Dialga VSTAR is a deck that for years has struggled to find its footing. But in a post-Temporal Forces world where Metang has showed up, Dialga VSTAR finally found its way, including a first-place finish at Indianapolis Regionals, thanks to Andrew Hedrick, who's an absolutely goated player. Now, the deck in Twilight Masquerade, we're in Twilight Masquerade now, hasn't changed pretty much at all. However, the last time we covered Dialga VSTAR, I was using a previous build that was using like TM Evo and stuff, and we're kind of past that now. So today we're going to look at Dialga VSTAR as it currently stands in the Temporal Forces / Twilight Masquerade format. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Dialga VSTAR. It is a metal Pokemon with 280 HP. Its Metal Blast attack for 1 energy does 40 damage, and this attack does 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. Theoretically, yes, you could attach a single energy and knock out something small, but really it's the uncapped damage that makes this card, or makes this attack, crazy, because you theoretically could one-shot anything in the game, especially with the Metangs behind you just piling on energy. And it's VSTAR power, the best part of this card. Star Chronos for 4 metal and a colorless does 220 damage, and you get to take another turn after this one. Ideally, you are using this in a way that maximizes the number of prizes you take. Like if you can take out 2 big basics like a Lumineon and a Squawkabilly, or something like that, that would be fantastic. But even really, it's just the first attack you have to worry about. If you can take out a multi-prize Pokemon with Star Chronos, and then you can gust something up and then just use Metal Blast afterwards, that's fantastic, and it allows you to make some insane comebacks that other decks cannot. All right, let's go and look at the full list here. We've got a 3-3 line of Dialga V and VSTAR. We've got the full 4-4 line of Beldum and Metang. Beldum, 60 HP. Maybe you want to throw in a 70. Is there even a 70 HP Beldum in the format right now? Yeah, there is. So you might want to throw those in there if you're really concerned about the Dragapult. And I guess, yeah, maybe you should. Or some combination of the 70 HP one with the 60 HP one. This build's all 60 HP though. The Magnetic Lift is such a busted attack here. For 1 colorless energy, search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck, then put that card on top. So really good ability here, but yeah, again, if you want to switch it to the 70 HP ones, I'm not going to blame you for that. We have 1 Radiant Greninja, lets you discard an energy, draw 2 cards, and that just acts as a draw engine for the deck. We're not attacking with Radiant Greninja in this one, but it's still great because there's not a lot of draw power in this deck. It's basically just Greninja and Mew EX, which lets you draw up to 3 cards thanks to its restart ability. And Genome Hacking is a cool attack that you actually can use because you can use Metang to power it up, which we should really talk about here. Metang is a stage 1 Pokemon, 100 HP. Its Metal Maker ability lets you look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic metal energy you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. And this is going to help you accelerate your Dialgas. It's going to help you accelerate to Mew. It's also going to help you accelerate to Zamazenta, which is an amazing attacker in this deck. If this Pokemon has any energy on it, it takes 30 less damage. And on top of that, the Retaliate attack for 2 metal and a colorless does 100 damage, and if one of your Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn, it does 120 more damage. So 220 damage as a basic, like a single prize Pokemon, is fantastic. Helps you skew the prize race, gives you more time, puts more damage on the board, making it easier for Dialga to come in later, potentially take that Star Chronos KO. For trainer cards, 2 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin. You get to search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon with up to 70 HP and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So yeah, this is going to get you your Beldums, and if you decide to switch to the 70 HP Beldum, it will still work. 4 copies of Professor's Research. You get to, this is one of the big changes, by the way, is that Andrew Hedrick was like, instead of playing the Arvins and trying to just like gradually evolve stuff, why don't we just cycle through our hand really fast and grab the pieces that we want, which is why we've got 4 copies of Research and 4 copies of Iono. Research is discard your hand, draw 7. Iono is both players shuffle their hands, shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of the deck, and draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. In particular, at the beginning of the game, before anyone's taken any prizes, this is basically throw all your cards to the bottom, draw 6 cards, but also disrupts your opponent as well. So really trying to fly through the deck quickly to get the pieces that you need to pop off. 2 copies of Pokégear 3.0 to look at the top 7 cards of your deck, grab a supporter card you find there and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. 4 copies of Super Rod. This is a it seems like a lot, but in Dialga VSTAR, you really need a lot of Super Rods. You get to shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards in your discard pile, put them back into your deck, and you are flying through energy like crazy between Dialga's getting knocked out, Greninja discarding energy, Zamazenta getting knocked out, and you might want multiple uses of Zamazenta. You might need to get your Beldums or Metangs back for whatever reason. So Super Rod, I absolutely run 4, and I find there are times where 4 feels like not even enough. 3 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. And in particular, if you've got that Star Chronos on deck, you really want to get a multi-prize KO with that Star Chronos, so you can use Boss's Orders to gust up something like a Squawkabilly, a Luminion, or even like a big basic EX or V like a Miraidon EX. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, you discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of your choice, and then 1 copy of Prime Catcher, where you get to switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active, and then you get to switch one of your bench Pokemon into the active. I think you could also consider something like a Hyper Aroma to potentially get the Metangs out. I feel like Prime Catcher, though, for that extra gusting is a more impactful option, especially since you want to get that Star Chronos attack off on a Pokemon that's going to net you the maximum value. So Prime Catcher feels like the best bet here. And then 15 Metal Energy. So your general game plan, you want to get down at least 1 Dialga V and multiple Beldums to start the game. And then by turn 2, you want to go into Dialga VSTAR and Metang and load up a bunch of energy. Ideally, you get 5 by turn 2. You might not, and that's a thing that happens. You swing forward as best you can. After that first KO, definitely pop in Zamazenta to follow up with that Retaliate attack, get in some nice damage while also skewing the prize race, and then at some point, hit that Star Chronos to maximum effect to steal a whole bunch of prizes and win the game. All right, let's check out these matches. We get ourselves the Dialga. This is a pretty good starting hand. We got the Buddy Poffin, we got the Metang, we got the Nest Ball. Oh, God. Okay, well, we could be dead. And that would be absolutely tragic. So let's go and actually put down a second Dialga here. And let's actually put up the metal coating, and then maybe we drop a Greninja or a third Metang. What do we drop here? Let's drop the Greninja, and then I'll drop the Mew, and we'll draw a card, and let's see how this goes. We might be dead, who knows. Let's hold on to that energy for now. This feels like a terrible matchup. Dialga, they can just constantly smash through. The skipping the extra turn also doesn't really help unless we're taking out Ogerpons. If we can take 4 prizes on Ogerpons, then that's fantastic. But I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do that here. If we're doing... We could potentially build up a Dialga to the point where it's just... Where it's just one-shotting stuff afterwards, but still not looking so great. All right, they're probably going to get their lightning here. And this could be bad. Let's see. But this is the... Oh, man. And the charm, too. Yep, flush the hand out. And they just need to get 2 Ogerpons out. With the energy, of course. So they get the 2 Ogerpons here. And they just need the energy, and we're dead. 1 Teal Dance and 2 Deal Dance. And maybe we pop off afterwards. I don't know. Uh-oh, yep, there it is. And this is why people aren't playing Dialga as much. Probably on top of other things, where that just feels so bad. And I think there are a lot of decks right now that are up against Raging Bolt, where this just feels awful. Oh, I don't know what card that was. I kind of hope it's a Mew. Oh, okay, it's a Raging Bolt. That kind of sucks. Okay, and we're just dead. And now we have to find 4 energy, which we may or may not find. And we're actually going to put Mew in the active to start. We might find a Zamazenta, which could give us a potential plan B here. I think we'll still attach energy to the Dialga, but... Oh, there's the Zam. And that could help even things up a little bit here. Let's go and attach energy to the Zamazenta. And let's go research. Oh, I should have... Yeah, I should have... let's go Metal Maker here. And we find... Nothing! Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's go... I should have restarted first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, let's go get the Metang down. I need to find 2 energy. 2 energy. We have 3 energy in the discard pile. Time to throw a Super Rod in there. Throw 3 back in. And we need to hit at least 2. Let's go. There we go. That's better. So good thing we went with the Zam there. But like we don't knock this out. So it's still not looking great for us. We are doing a solid 220. That's nice. Where we could potentially get some value here is if we can take the knockout on this Raging Bolt and then get another knockout. Like if we get Boss's Orders on the following turn or something like that, that could be amazing. Okay, they're going to go and swing for 1 billion damage again. At least it's only going to be on the Zamazenta, and they're only taking 1 prize. We're still behind. It's not great, but we actually could even put Zam back in to the discard, or back into the deck, and potentially have a second kick at the can here. Stall this out even longer. Okay, we'll see. We'll put Mew in the active, and we'll make a judgment call on the best approach. I don't think it hurts to attach the energy to Dialga at this point, knowing that we don't have the... Oh, they don't even knock it out? We're still... That's a choice. That's certainly a choice. Because that gives us the opportunity here to... Do we actually... Let's go and Metal Maker here. Maybe I should research first? Oh, God. Part of me says I should research now. We waste a raw... Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to throw a bunch of this energy out. Let's go and grab... We don't have a Dialga V. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's go and look again. And do we have... Okay, we don't have it. So, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, yeah, we've prized 2 Dialga V. And I think we just burn that. Let's go and grab the Dialga V. I think we just need 1 at this point. And we can swing for 100. Take this out. I wonder if they intentionally didn't knock us out there. And maybe they're plotting something. Yeah, if they can take a knockout on this, then we're kind of cooked. Are we though? Potentially a Zamazenta. How many rods have we burnt? We burned through 3. Okay. We're going to get at most 1 more kick at the can on a Zamazenta play, and I'm not sure That's really worth it at this point. And also... Okay, baby Sandy Shocks. They're just thinning their deck at this point. Yeah, this is not looking great for us. But the Zamazenta here, getting that extra KO could buy us some time. We could still win this, right? If we get boss off the Pokégear, and then we're able to dig a little further, and potentially on the second turn get another boss, we could steal a win here. That would be nuts. Okay, how much? We still have a ton of energy in the discard pile. We should be able to hit... Ugh. Also, they're still on odd prizes, so like we can still go... We can still get a Dialga VSTAR down and build up another one, especially since we've still got like 11 energy on deck. We can build up another one to take a one-shot at some point here. So I think that's actually the play. Okay. Let's go and put that Dialga on the bench. And let's see. Let's see if we can Metal Maker our way. Yep, we hit 2. Okay, that's great. Do we actually Metal Maker first? Possibly. We hit 1. So let's see what the 220. Yeah, I think we have to. Okay, because are we going to get to a point where this is 40, 80, 120, 160, 220? Yeah, we're not going to get the one shot on this, which is unfortunate. Can we? Ooh. Can we get boss? Yes! Okay, let's go. Let's go. We retreat into the Dialga. And we go and boss up this Ogerpon. And I'm actually going to conceal cards and dig a little further. And we are going to 220. Skip a turn. And hopefully there's still like enough energy. 5, 10, 11. Ooh. Okay. So we can set up a second Dialga VSTAR here. And let's go and Metal Maker first. And we hit 1. I don't know if it's worth building up the second one. Here, let's see if we can... I could be screwing myself over here. Drawing in. Let's go an Iono. Uh-oh. Not sure I like what I have done here. Okay, Pokégear, please. Okay, there's boss. Potentially could make something happen on the following turn. I don't think we have any more energy, though. Okay, there is a rod still. There is a rod. Now, I could have horribly mismanaged this if I can't get more energy back onto this Dialga. 40, 80, 120. I think we got him. I think we got him. I think we got him. We hit the Squawkabilly and we're good. As long as we don't get hand disrupt, they usually don't run hand disruption, and they're gonna want to burn. Yeah, they're not. I think we got him. Building up the Dialga here. I guess we could have also had Zamazenta as well had we played enough single prizers. Or like had we prioritized, like I don't think I played this particularly. I did not play this the best, I will say. There are some things we could have tightened up here, but I think digging for the bosses towards the end there to try and maximize our KOs was nice. And yeah, getting on odd prizes ended up being very good for us. Uh-oh. Boss isn't going to do anything at this point. So yeah, we should just come away with the win here against Ogerpon. This was tight. This was tight. This is absolutely tight. And I have a feeling I am getting by because I got that extra energy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's like maybe one more in the deck. And I think they've played this pretty well. The one swing on the Zamazenta, I think, bailed us out. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was not ideal, I don't think. All right, so we brick. That's unfortunate. I think we're fine. Regardless, I think we have game in hand. Okay, we get the energy, so we are doing 40, 80, 120, 160. We are now doing 200. We only need to take one prize. We are going to grab the Squawkabilly, though, and KO that with Metal Blast for the win. GG's. Being able to take that extra turn did come in handy, especially because we were able to use that to take out an Ogerpon. Really messed things up for them and helped us maximize what we were swinging into. And yeah, I think the Zamazenta play, like I'm thinking back on that, they should have knocked that out, right? Giving us an extra swing to KO the Raging Bolt with the Zamazenta, like really threw off the math there for them. And unfortunately, we were able to eventually come back, and when we weren't able to get like a 4 prize turn there, but 3 prize, I think we took out, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think also building up that other Dialga late was pretty clutch, giving us just enough firepower in an attacker to take the win there. Maybe I should have got Zamazenta back so that we only need 3 energy for 220, and then we're not worried about having to do an evolution and 2 prizes. That probably would have been more optimal, but you know what? We got the win. We got the win. Don't worry about it. GG's. This is not necessarily the worst. Regidrago. Okay. Could be bad. Could be bad. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully they don't have like the Dragapult snipes and all that stuff. Ogerpon is a card that we can potentially abuse here. If they get the Dragapult down, they could take out 2 Metang. They could take out a Metang and a Beldum, and then we're kind of cooked. Going first in this match would have been so much better. If this is all they have, though, I'm very reluctant to I think I have to play Iono. I don't want to play Iono right now because I feel like they've got 6 bad cards. But what if they don't have 6 bad cards and they're sitting on a research or something like that, and we didn't set up... All we have is 2 Nest Balls, right? 2 Nest Balls and a Dream. Okay. All right. I think we go and get down another Beldum. I think we have to get down a Dialga. I think we attach energy to the Beldum in the active. And I think we Iono away our hand. And we pray that we get some... We get the V-Star. That's kind of cool. Okay. And we get potentially a second Dialga. Doesn't make sense. I think we might need a 3rd Beldum, though. Do we actually want a second? I don't think so. Not right now. I think we magnetic lift, and let's go grab ourselves like a research here. And see what we're working with. Hopefully they've got 7 cards of nothing. All right. They are an E-switch away from beyond. They got the Dragapult down too. This could be really sad. This could be really sad. But let's see what they grab here. If we can build up 2 Dialgas, that would be incredible. Yeah, especially if they've got an energy or E-switch in the discard pile, or they get one in the discard pile off Legacy Star, then we're kind of cooked. At least we would have 1 Beldum left. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe they brick, and we've got an opportunity to make some stuff happen here. There's the E-switch. And that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Oof, we're going to go down 2 prizes, and we lose our energy acceleration engine. All because we lost the coin flip. At least we got the... You know, maybe we draw the nuts off of a Metang that just hits 4 energy, and we can pop off that way, but, like, not a great start. And they run Scoop Up Cyclone. They could potentially scoop up a Regidrago. It could be difficult to build that back up, but not necessarily. Let's see how they approach it here, but I'm almost certain it's the Dragapult attack. You take out 2 Beldums. The 1 in the active and 1 on the bench. Oh. They playing with their food here a little bit? Oh, a little bit. They got rid of the energy retrieval? Oh my goodness. Okay. They gotta have E-switch. They must have... Yeah, they took back the E-switch, so they're gonna be swinging here. Okay. Alright, we'll just let them do their thing, and we'll see. It's a professor's research and a dream is really all this comes down to. Maybe we do something cool, and maybe we don't. I don't think I would have burned double energy switch right there. I guess they could have. They get more cards in the process. And they did leave the Scoop Up Cyclone in the discard pile. So that's not coming back. So really, we just need this Beldum. We have to find a Metang, and we have to draw a whole bunch of energy. So this is not looking great. Needless to say, not looking great. Okay. I think what we do from here then... Oh, there's the research, which we knew. I put that there. Let's go and Super Rod back in 2 Beldums and that energy. Okay. And let's go and conceal cards. Dig a little deeper. And potentially get down like a Mew here. Just to draw an extra card. And then... hopefully we can find... Yeah, I think we have to Iono here instead. And get them down to 4 cards instead of 5. Hopefully we find a Metang. We do. We do. We get the... And it might not be enough. Might not be enough. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Maybe we hit the most goated Metal Maker of all time. We need 4 energy here. 3! Okay, that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Okay, let's play. Let's play. If they can't knock us out on the following turn, they've got the Dragapult, they've got the Noivern. The Dragapult will knock this out. That part kind of sucks. Now, if they do the Dragapult, we can potentially take 4 prizes here, right? That's actually amazing. So we might be back in this. Or not. Like, the other potential problem is the Ogerpon can just come in and knock this out at the end. So let's see how we play it, but I don't think this is over yet. Relying only on one Metang, though, does feel terrible. And if we can get our play where we skip their turn. If they get a Regidrago V down, that would be incredible. Oh, what are they gonna boss up? Oh, they boss up the Metang. No. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. But we yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we can do. We can take 4 prizes right back, but then this Ogerpon should come in and then just finish us off. So that part does kind of suck. Let's go and Pokégear here. Let's see who we can grab. Research is not necessarily the worst, though I don't necessarily want to use that right this second now, do I? I kind of want to, or do we burn research to try and get better set up? Actually, I think that's the play. Okay, there's the Beldum. We have a Metang. So we've lost 2 Beldums and 1 Metang. I think we go and get rid of this research and an energy. And we go and grab ourselves another Beldum. Yeah. There we go. And let's hold on to that energy for now. And we are going to Star Chronos for 200. They're going to put this one up, which does feel bad. Yeah, the boss would have been great. Maybe we draw into... Ooh, Prime Catcher is actually fantastic here. Now we can take this one out. Although it's not going to be hard for them to build up either way. So I would put this one up and then protect that one. And hopefully Ionoing them down to 2 puts us in a position where we can still take that 1-hit KO. So let's see. Oh, they went with this one? That feels like a bad idea. But okay, yeah, we're swinging for 240 already. Let's go and... Actually gonna Metal Maker... No, let's Iono them down to 2 first. Throw that energy back in the discard pile. Or back at the bottom of the deck. Although that's 2 energy now that we're probably not going to hit off of Metal Maker. But we can throw a bunch of energy back. So let's go and get that Metang and 2 energy. And let's go and Metal Maker. I guess there's no point, right? They're going to get the knockout. They will or they won't. Actually, we make it easier for them to knock us out if we throw the energy on the... Oh, let's hold on to this energy. 240, because, yeah, they're doing like 36 at 120, 30, 40, 50... Yeah, they'll be 10 short if I go in like this. So let's go and just swing. Get him down to 2. Okay. Let's see, do they have it? Draw an energy into another energy. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. We might have pulled off the comeback yet again. And we are abusing these Ogerpons. Okay. I think they're just sitting. They're just chilling. I think we got them. Even if they swing... Yeah, if they get 3 energy on here, they're still short 1. They would need like a second Ogerpon plus energy switch. I think they're just chilling. Okay, we'll let it rock. Again, yeah, that was a tough start, and they really tried to pick our spots here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We get the win with the, yeah, Blast 280. What a comeback. What a comeback. Also kind of insane. They went right for the jugular, taking out the Beldums and the Metangs, trying to prevent us from really playing the game. And I think getting the professor's research at the top was pretty clutch. And I think setting up another Metang, like a third Metang, like just continuing to set up the Metangs, kept us in that game, eventually being able to get a 4-prize play off of Star Chronos and build up that Dialga so that the Ogerpon could not hit it. And I think a smart thing that we did there was not attach that 6th energy to the Dialga VSTAR, because had they been able to build up that Ogerpon, all right, if they were to just attach with Teal Dance and then attach from hand, then we would have just died. And instead, they would have, because we didn't attach that 6th energy, which we didn't need anyway, they would have been one short. And well, thankfully they didn't have the cards anyway, so we just pulled off the massive comeback, which is a thing that I love about Dialga VSTAR. GG's. And there we go. That is a look at Dialga VSTAR. Now, if you've been playing this style of list with the researches and the Ionos since the Temporal Forces format, I'm sorry there isn't necessarily any new innovations to the deck so far in the Twilight Masquerade format. It didn't really get any new cards, but it's still a decent deck. I will admit, though, it is kind of worse now in a world where Dragapult can be really annoying, being able to take out the Metangs and the Beldums off the bench. Maybe you want to mitigate that a little bit with the 70 HP Beldum. That's totally fine. But some of the turbo threats out there, like I think in particular, the Raging Bolt matchup is terrible. And we did win. We did win in the video, but that's such a bad matchup for Dialga VSTAR most of the time. Miraidon's starting to make a comeback here. Turbo Roaring Moon is starting to make a comeback, and it has very much slipped on the usage scale, but I think it's still a solid deck that can make some absolutely wild comebacks. But what say you? Dialga VSTAR, yay, nay? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I have been trying to hop on earlier to make some more content throughout the week. But yeah, at 10 a.m. is like the absolute latest. But I'll let you know when I'm on. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.